Welcome back to the channel, guys, for another video. This one is a special one. You are going to see something that is extremely rare and, in my opinion, one of the best cars ever made, ever. And I'm not even joking about that. You can agree to disagree, no problem. It's obviously preference. But there is a little bit of fact behind this one because it definitely is way at the top of the list of ultimate machines from the factory. Wow factor, head turning when you drive it, and just all around never gets old. It is older, I will tell you that, and it is still looks new. Like the body lines, the design, everything, it was mint. It was perfect. The engine was perfect. The displacement, the size, the gearing, like everything. It's an amazing car. I'm a Honda guy, so you can take that, and obviously you already see the title of the video, so you kind of figured it out. But anyways, we're gonna head down to my my pop's shop. He's got a big old freaking warehouse. He's been a car guy, motorcycle guy his whole life, but he's just real busy. Doesn't really have time to work on stuff or do anything. And so I get the privilege of, I love to work on stuff. So I told him I'll do whatever I need to do to work on this car to get it to run and take it out and things like that. It's in prime condition, so it just needs general like updating of fluids and changing things, and it just sits. It sits most of the time. And the last person that drove it was me. So let's go down, check it out. I already have a few things that I need to change on it, and we're gonna work on today to get it running. Me and the wife are gonna be taking it to a wedding in 2 weeks. So we've got some time. We gotta get it smogged, which means we gotta drive it because it's been sitting for 3 years. So let's head down there and check it out, guys. You're gonna like this one. All right, guys, we're in the FA5. We're about to head down to the shop and check out this ride. I'm gonna show you guys all about it, the details, give you some details on it. But yeah, it's a sweet car. But the FA5, just to give you a little update, she's running great. Let me just show you guys something. Do you see that right there? Can you see that? 200,482 miles. We turned 200,000 miles on this bad boy, and running good and running strong still, and we're gonna keep it going until it blows into pieces. I don't care. This is one of the best cars I've ever owned in my entire life, and there's nobody that can argue that there's a better, solid, fun, daily driver car for the money. Absolutely. Is there issues with this car? Absolutely. You probably see it in the background. The stupid hanging headliner. Guess what? There's more issues than that. We're gonna fix all that in time, okay? But we're just doing one thing at a time. I'm one person, and that's how it is. So let's roll to the shop. All right, guys, we're down here at the shop. Let me just show you something. It is dirty, so don't judge that. But we need to work on the clutch. We're gonna drain and bleed the system. Thing went to the floor, but I pumped it and I actually got it to engage. So let me just show you what we're working with here, guys. You're gonna be absolutely blown away right now. How's that? Will that work for you? This here, guys, is an absolute mint. Low mile, 1997 Acura NSX, 3.2 liter with a 6-speed. Let me just show you. Look at the interior. Absolutely mint. Not even cracks. Not even cracks. Everything works. Sat for 3 years, guys. Check this out. Look at the oil pressure right there. We've got like 60 pounds at idle, chilling. But we are gonna bleed the clutch and all that, so let's get on that. All right, guys. The work we need to do to the NSX, which you just saw, is not that hard. I'll tell you right now, jacking the car up is probably harder than doing this actual work I'm gonna do. Shit. Especially tight garage too. It's not ideal. Can't get the jack under there. But anyways, we got her jacked up, guys. We got her ready. What we're gonna do is the clutch, this car, back up. This car sat for 3 years, 4 years almost. I was the last person to drive it. Everything was fine. Did oil changes and stuff. Then got the valve train lashed, all that good stuff from just sitting, right? So everything's fine, but the clutch, it was just sitting for so long. The clutch went to the floor. I pumped it. I got some pressure back. I was able to just drive it. I was gonna work on it at my dad's shop, but I decided not to because I wanted to just get it home. So I was able to get it into gear. It was fine. Put some air in the tires. Got it here. Okay, we are here, boys. Look at this beaut. Look at this thing. It's just unreal. Let me close this garage real quick, or open it real quick. The lighting kind of went out, but look at this thing, guys. And it's sitting next to the freaking hatch is just a dream. Like, I'm telling you right now, this thing is absolutely unreal. Look at that. It's just mint. It's absolutely mint. It's a beautiful car. It's a fun car. So, yeah, that's it. God, look at the hatch. I love that too. 90s Honda Club right here, guys. Choo! Hell yeah. Got her jacked up, all four corners. We're good to go. So, came over here. I was like, oh, let's see if there's fluid in the master to see if we have a leak. We'll check this out. Pretty sure it's not supposed to be freaking orange-red. That's a guaranteed bad news right there. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a 1997. I'll bet you $1 million that's never been changed, because we bought it in like early 2000s. We're only the second owner ever on this car, and it only had 20,000 miles on it when we bought it. And now it's got 43. So we've only put 20,000 miles on it in 20 years. So 1,000 miles a year, if that. I mean, most of our trips are over 1,000 miles anyways. I could drive to Vegas or drive to somewhere else in California, whatever. But yeah, look at that. Red top, 3.2 liter, dual overcam V6, VTEC. You guys know the deal. Hell yeah. All right, so we got to get that fluid changed out. I bought some Lucas Oil .3 here. Good stuff, synthetic. Got 2 big bottles. We're also going to do a Mobil 1 oil change. The oil's been sitting there for 4 years. Don't want to really run that. It sounded and purred like a kitten, which you guys will hear in the video just a little bit. I am not going to time lapse all this work. I'm just going to get to work because I got to get this done. I need to drive the car tomorrow, try to drive it to work. It's been sitting so long in California. Got to smog it. The computer's been off for years, so got to drive like X amount of miles to get the computer to read again, to go to smog. So got to hurry, got to get this done. I want to get her wiped up, cleaned off, and then I'm going to drive it to work tomorrow. So I'm not going to time lapse the work, but I will show you progress along the way here and there, and I'll show you some stuff after that. So we'll be right back. Well, guys, as I was working on the NSX and literally got done, we lost power at our house and half the town because we live where it's windy. Hope you can even see my face because I'm using my little engine bay light that I have. It's the only thing I got out here in my headlamp. But we got the clutch master cylinder, slave cylinder lines completely flushed with the new vacuum pump system I bought. Amazon, baby, it worked perfect. Clutch is dialed in now, nice and strong, solid. We also got the oil changed. Fresh oil, fresh filter, good to go. We just gave it a little wash. It's been really cold in my house recently, but all of a sudden, I mean, not really cold, but colder. It's getting colder, and it was like 50, like whatever, and 60, low 60s, high 50s for the past like 4 or 5 days. It's been great, been loving it. And then today it decided to be 92 and hot as shit, and now there's wind. So perfect time to wash the car because it's warm, it's dark. So yeah, I washed the car. You can't even see it, but now you can. Yep, you can see it barely in the video. I'm holding the light over. So we got her all washed up. She's got basically no gas. We're gonna run down to the gas station, let some of the excess water run off, come back, put some spray wax on it, all that good stuff. The interior's fine, and then we'll check our oil levels again, and then we should be good. Yeah, so we'll continue this video. We will continue this video here when the power comes back on, and tomorrow I'm going to drive it to work, get some miles on it like I said. So let's go ahead and get some gas, and we'll be on our way to work tomorrow in the daylight, and I'll show you some more. Alright guys, so yeah, drove the car yesterday to work. Everything was beautiful. It drove great, drove amazing. No issues whatsoever. We are headed to get it smogged. Got to get the new tags put on this thing. It should pass smog flying colors. I do need to go drive it and let it warm up, obviously, before we get there. I can't just drive straight there. It's like a couple blocks from my house. So we'll do that. Give you guys a little insight on the like a little take on the inside and everything, and we'll go get her smogged, and then we'll be good to go. We'll get our new tags. Same day, we're gonna go to the place and grab them right now after we smog it, and then we'll be good to go. And then next weekend we can head to that wedding. That's a good little drive from here. Be a fun little drive in the NSX. So yeah, let's go get it smogged, and then after that, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a good, nice little look into one of the cleanest, one of the best cars, honestly, ever made. You can try to argue with me about it all you want in the comments, but there is obviously so many amazing cars that have been built now. But for this year, this model, back in the day, this car, it's just hard to beat. And the looks of it are just timeless. There's just never a moment where this car, people think this car is brand new when you drive it around. They think it's other cars than what it really is. They think it's brand new. It's just a great car. No matter what, this car will always have a soft spot in my heart, and we're just going to take really good care of it. So, all right, let's go get it smogged. All right, guys, well, we're in the NSX. If you're unfamiliar with this car or know a little bit about it, I'm going to give you some info anyways. So this is strictly two-seater coupe. There is no back seat. That's the back firewall right there. Engine, this is a mid-engine car. It's behind us. It's great to hear the sound while you're driving right in your ear, like right behind you. It's awesome. It's a great experience. Car's absolutely mint. Great oil pressure, voltage, everything. The car is pristine. We do have an issue with the climate control. It's a super common thing in these cars. After time, basically we have off or full blast. There's no in between. So I found a solution for that. We'll take care of that later. But yeah, I mean, this is it, guys. It's just real nice, black leather bucket seats. You know, it's just really nice. So yeah, let's go take it for a little spin and get her all warmed up. Let's go. All right, guys, we're driving. We're just cruising. She drives so nice, guys. She drives so nice. I mean, what do you expect for 43,000 original miles, right? Can't expect much less, but she is an absolute thrill to drive. She's all stock, so she is pretty quiet. But when you get on it, it sounds good. That V6, guys, I'll tell you what, this is one of the best sounding V6s out there. There's no doubt about it. We're just gonna hop on the freeway over here. See if you can hear when I get on it. She pulls hard, guys. But all right, let's go get her smogged. Okay, so the smog check did not go as planned yesterday. Like maybe I've mentioned, the car sat for years. Within that, there's like a process you have to do to get the computer ready to even get smogged. It didn't fail, it just isn't ready. So I got some notes from online and from the smog guy, and I gotta go do this driving process. Basically, I'm ready to drive away now, but you basically turn the car on. You have to let it warm up at idle. You cannot move. You don't drive it to warm it up. So, which we're at now. We're at correct operating temperature now. Then you have to go drive it for 15 to 20 minutes at a steady pace of 45 to 55 miles an hour without stopping, kind of deal. Then the smog guy said, then stop, turn the car off for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then get back in the car, turn it on, and do city driving, where you kind of start and stop here and there about the same time, 15-20 minutes, which basically I'm just going to kind of head away from my town 15-20 minutes, and then I'll drive back 15-20 minutes, because there's two different types of driving I can do. I have a couple different roads. One's like perfectly straight and just go, and the other one's kind of windy where you would have to slow down and stop a little bit. So we're going to do that and go straight to the smog shop after that, and hopefully it'll be good to go. So we're going to go give that a whirl. Other than that, I'll give you an update when it, real quick here, cut the video, go to after it passes the smog. Hopefully the computer's ready again. If not, I'm going to be super annoyed. Alright guys, we've been doing a couple sessions of driving at 55, just holding this accelerator nice and steady. not much more else to do. We got to go park for about 3 to 5 minutes, turn it off, and then we'll start the city driving concept for about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna hit a couple lights where I'm at, and then I'll get onto like a windy foothill type road, and which will have Excel, D-Cell in it, and then we'll go straight to the smog shop and see what happens. I really hope this works. This is very frustrating, and I was actually talking to my dad last night about it, how stupid it is that the computer doesn't just, after a few minutes of being back on, doesn't just calibrate and have it ready, because I am probably, say the car didn't pass smog, right? Like say there was something wrong and the catalytic converter is not working correctly. I am now polluting the air more by having to drive around for a half hour than checking to see if the thing passes smog to hopefully not pollute the air. It makes no sense. California, state sucks. Everything about it is dumb, except the weather. But anyways, this is what we gotta do. A lot of things don't make sense, and that's just how it is. So we're gonna go park it up, and then we'll do city driving. So let's go. All right, guys, so I just grabbed a few more small things to make the NSX just a little bit better for our drive. Wiper blades were shot. We're not expecting any rain, but the rubber peeled off. I do not want that metal scratching my window, so I got some new fresh Bosch wiper blades. It's been actually pretty foggy and drizzly in the morning, and we are driving in the late evening into the night going there, so we may hit it. Who knows? And we're driving by the ocean, so that'll be smart to have. It's been, I think they're probably originals, honestly. And another cool thing, I went ahead and upgraded my dad with some LEDs on this bad boy, because the old orange ones, and especially since I know I'm going to be driving at night, the orange ones just suck, and they are not bright for driving at night. But check this out. Look at the difference on the garage door. Look at that. Look at this one over here, and then this one. Superior and brighter. So that's going to help a lot in the drive, because we're driving at night. So nice little upgrade, cheap upgrade. Makes the car look a little nicer instead of that old school yellow look. Got some wipers, got the headlights put in. Super simple. All you do is take off these two screws. There's two screws over here. This folds forward. I had put a little towel down there just to cover it. Pop it off just like a normal headlight. No big deal. There's a little metal clip in there. Piece of cake. You can see down in there. There, you just right back under there. But when this thing's off, you have full access to it. And then the other thing I got, guys, that's going to be pretty chill. Got a drop-in Canon filter. That should give us a little better airflow into the engine. No idea what this air filter looks like. It's probably clean. It's probably just an OEM one, or like an aftermarket, just like Fram drop-in, just like the stock. So maybe get a little more engine noise out of her. It usually does, especially it being right behind your head. You really hear it. So let's do that, and then we're just gonna get all this buttoned up and finished up. So that's pretty much it. So check out the headlights. They are way better. Way better. Look at that. So much better. Yeah, that's gonna make a big difference. In fact, let's open the garage and see how much of a difference it makes. See him shine out into the yard. Oh yeah, baby. Yep, that's a lot better. There's the FA5 out there chilling. Let's go see. Yeah, I'd say they're a lot brighter. Yep. The left one looks a little dimmer for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but maybe it's like the angle that it is in there. I'm not really sure, but definitely looks a lot better. Cherry. All I know is that when you look right into it, she's bright. I should have looked at it. Damn. All right, let's get that intake in. as you can clearly see, it is just a stock bullshit filter. Not really sure what brand it is. It could be OEM Honda, but there's the top, right? But there's the bottom. Pretty dirty. I mean, you could kind of tell in the video. Not super dirty, but just so thick, though, and so restrictive. It's crazy. Now, K&N. Much better. Drop in, baby. Reusable, washable, legit. Let's get that on. That is clean, though. Never have to buy a filter again. That's the best part. Okay, K&N filter back in there, ready to rumble. I'd really like to clean the engine bay. I mean, on the video, it's not looking that dirty, but it's got a layer of dust, but I don't know. Not like I'm going to be showing anybody the car or anything while we're heading down there. It's just more of driving. I am going to do another complete wipe down and everything on it. Windows, wheels, tires, and then we'll be good to go. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the NSX. Cool little weekend trip we're going to get to have in her. She's an absolute beaut. She's a unit. She's mint and pristine. Literally 9.8 out of 10. There is only a few tiny little things wrong on this car. You'll never be able to pick them out from the video. That's how small they are. And 43,000 original miles. You can't complain. There's the baby right there. She's just like sitting next to her like big brother, basically. Oh man. All right, well, like I said, that's pretty much it for the NSX. Little cool video. One of the best cars ever made. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you say it. You ain't gonna change my mind. There's other cars that are definitely at this level. I'm not saying that, but this is one of, not the, one of the best cars ever made. Factory as it comes. It's hard to beat it. For the fun factor, the looks, the power, the performance, straight line, corners, braking, all of it. It's amazing. Now, can you do things to make it better? Of course, every car. There's all kinds of stuff for these cars. But keeping it OG and mint and clean is kind of cool sometimes when it's this clean and it's this rare. So that's how we're going to do it for now. All right, guys. Well, I really appreciate you watching. Check this video out. Like and subscribe. We got more stuff coming. We got a lot of work to the FA5. There's some stuff messed up on that. Not really that big deal, but we have to go back and fix some things that didn't work originally. Explain later. Hatch is going to get done. It'll be big things. All right, guys. Well, I really appreciate everybody watching. Like I said all the time, it really means a lot. And it does help the channel. It helps me out, build it up to give you guys more content. And that is the plan and that is the goal. So keep watching, keep subscribing, keep liking. Check it out, guys. Until next time, peace.